Yeah, really good. We're sitting in second place. It's about where we thought we'd be when I started the season, first or second. Some other teams have proven to be probably better than what I thought they were going to be at the start of the year. Werribee's been the measuring stick so far, but I think we're right there with them. We've got a game against them in about a week and a half's time, and we're starting to hit our stride at the right time of the year. We've got guys coming back from injury like Arnett, Mitchell, Powley, he's coming back, and myself as well. So we're almost at full strength and starting to look pretty good. Well, Werribee to starters, I'd never played against Werribee before, so I didn't know any of the players or anything like that, but I knew they had a quality guy in charge there with Earl Byrne, so it really shouldn't have been that much of a surprise that they are a quality outfit. Melbourne, I expected probably a bit more from them than what they've shown so far, but I still think they're going to be there come around the end of the year. And Williamstown, I guess, is probably the real surprise packet. They were Division 3 last year, and this year they've really come up there and played pretty well. They beat us in a game, they took it up to Werribee and lost by 1 run. They've probably been the surprise packet of the bunch. Look, he got to pitch on a pretty nice day to pitch. The wind was howling in, but that he's going to be a quality pitcher. If he keeps going the way he is. He just finished in the under-18s and he had a really good tournament there, I understand. He's probably got a chance to make some money out of the game in the next 12 months or so, if he does things right. They'll probably work against Werribee for a little bit because he's on the pitch count and all that, but in the end they'll come back and help him out because he does look like a quality player. Hitting's starting to come along pretty good. A few guys have had some decent seasons. Turlier, Pinkster, they're going along pretty well. But a few other guys, I think, they're about to lift it up. I think our team batting average is around 290, 295 at the moment, and I think we're better than that. I think there's some guys that will hit the ball, better as the season goes along. Bride, Hearn, even Lethberg's starting to get his swing together. So, I'm sure our best baseball's still ahead of us, and also our best hitting still to come. Yeah, pitching, I can't really fault our pitching to date. Matt Kemp's been fantastic. We've been just blessed with how he's came out here. He's been first class all the way. He's worked extremely hard. He's in the gym every day, just trying to help us out. He hasn't come out here for a holiday. He's come out here to make a difference and help us win, and he's really been great from go to woe. And then Powley's been fantastic when he's pitched. His ERA is around two flat, I think. He's hurt at the moment. We could use him back pretty quickly. Hopefully in the next week and a half he'll be back throwing. But those two guys have carried most of the load. We had Jack Freeth early in the year, but he's had a couple of injuries and missed a few games. We're hoping to get him back soon. I've been really pleased with our pitching and can't really fault that. Probably been an area that I've been disappointed with the most. I think we've given away too many easy outs. Plays that should have been made that we just booted and threw away. Lack of concentration. I think sometimes taking bad at-bats into the field and letting it carry over. We need to separate those things. Hopefully the guys will start feeling more confident as they settle in their positions. We've really used a lot of guys at different spots. Guys have moved around a lot, from second to third to the outfield and such. So we're starting now as the season gets to that business end to really have guys settle into a position, have them play 3, 4, 5 games in a row in that one position, get comfortable with it, and then that should hopefully translate to some good fielding and some good games later on in the year. Yeah, he's been fantastic. I've ranked him as good as any catcher in the state defensively. He still probably needs a little bit of work on his bat, and at times he can take those bad at bats into his defence. But I've followed him for the last couple of years because I played with him at research, and you just wouldn't recognise the kind of player he is now to what he was even 12 months ago. In all aspects of the game, he's been a leader on the field for us. He's had some quality at bats. He's having a great season, and he's recently been speaking to a number of colleges in the States. He's likely to earn himself a scholarship and head over there in probably August. That's going to be a loss for us next year, but in the end it will come back and work out good for us because we'll get him back 4 years later, 4 years stronger and better and ready to join the team again. But he's got some exciting times ahead of him. We have to be careful with that. You've got to make sure the guys qualify for for their relative leagues. We have a number of guys that are playing in the seconds that have probably played too many games at the moment in the ones, so we need to try and even that out. Guys like O'Reilly and Pendlebury that have really contributed to our ones now find themselves in the seconds, but maybe they can't qualify for the finals, so we have to be careful at this stage of promotion and try and get the teams set so that guys are comfortable playing with each other, playing in the same positions, game in, game out, and make sure we've got our squads exactly how we want them for the finals. 120th year coming up on the February 26th, so I urge everyone to get down there and get involved with that. Anyone that's had any part of the club before, it's going to be a fantastic night. There's not many baseball clubs in Australia or even the world for that matter that can say they've been around for 120 years through good times and bad, and the club's really starting to thrive now. 5 senior teams are all likely to be playing finals, a chance to earn promotion to Division 1, a strong junior program, kids in the state programs. Everything's going really well, and we just want everyone to be a part of it.
Well, we tried out for 2 weeks at the start, and then we split into a squad of about 43 players, and after 2 more months of training they cut 8 and they had the 2 teams, and I got cut at the start, but then someone dropped out and I got to come in and play for the white team. Well, the white team is just all the players they picked from the squad, the ones they wanted, and then the rest just go into the other team.
Yeah, that feel.
Oh, it was really good because I knew the first time I'd ever been playing in the state team before, and I'd tried out a few years under 14s and 16s but never made it, so it was good to feel that I was going to be playing in one fight. Well, I pitched 14 innings, which was the most for our team, and had the second best ERA for the tournament. It was 0.61. Yeah, next year I'm hopefully going to make the blue team because I did well this year at bottom age, and most of the blue team coaches were watching, and hopefully they can put me in next year.
Looking for an opportunity to play at a higher level with more time with coaches, working on things like hitting and throwing, fielding, and yeah, maybe even a change of position, which worked out well. Pitched side on, which was a major change, very unexpected as well, I must say, and played a lot more outfield than I ever have before.
Everywhere.
Yeah, I think a utility guy right now. I haven't really settled down in one position because yeah, I keep finding I have fun at the other positions and learn new things there. So yeah, it's tough to stick to one really, because I mean I started outfield this year, then the pitching thing came around, and then yeah, last week the infielding, playing infield. So yeah. Well, whole new technique entirely. The side on. Yeah, mostly staying down low to the ground with the side on. Cold, very very cold. And yeah, a very different league. Way shorter, just summer, because winter the fields are unplayable. I mean, I've even had games in summer, well, summer league, where I've had to play with a different colored ball because of the snow and stuff. So yeah, it's very different experience. At the highest level, I'd say compared to here, but anything other than that, Australia, way better. Yeah, absolutely. Actually, not a lot of people know this. It's quite embarrassing, but my mom used to play softball, and then one day dragged me down to the baseball field. I really didn't want to go, and then loved it.